by the meeting, Tina.
Yeah, what's it all about?
Something important? Yes, it is really. The sheep station's been sold. Oh, Tina, that means your father won't have a job. Oh, no, he'll probably stay on as manager. But that isn't why I called this meeting.
Come on, out with it.
Well, you know the new wool shed they're building on the north section?
Yeah, what about it?
They've decided they don't need this one, and they're going to tear it down. They can't do that. Our headquarters are in the shed. But, Tina, where will we have our Christmas party? From what I hear, you're going to have to be out by Christmas Day and stay out. Before Christmas?
You mean they're going to boot us out of our wool shed?
That's what the new owner says. Who is he? What's his name? He's a Mr. Lamble. He seems all right. But it's his son, Lenny, that irritates me. He says he's coming over this afternoon to warn you off himself.
Has this Lenny character been bothering you at all?
Not exactly. It's just something about him.
Okay, kids, I guess you know the news by now, so there's no need hanging about. Now just clear off, will you?
Yes, Mr. Scrooge. Certainly, Mr. Scrooge. I think we'd better go.
You're not worried about that boyfriend, are you? I passed him on the way up here. He's all right. He's just having a bit of trouble with that nag of his.
Well, here comes Frank now.
G'day.
G'day, Frank. How are things?
Hi,
It's good
Frank.
to see you.
How's shearing going, Frank?
Not too bad, thanks.
Can I drop you back at the homestead?
I think I'll stay for a while, thanks.
All right. Oh, by the way, kids, Dad says you can have the shed for £200. He'll move it wherever you want it. We're only doing this as a favor to you.
I'd rather not accept favors from...
Strangers?
£200? That's a lot of money.
That's the price, Sonny. By Christmas.
That's too bad. Can you kids raise £200?
They can't, maybe, but you can.
What do you mean, I can?
Well, you're a good shearer, aren't you?
Oh, I suppose so.
Fast?
They reckon I am.
Doesn't the sum of £200 mean anything to you?
That's what the kids have to raise it. Oh, no, you don't.
Oh, yes, I do. You're going to enter that competition whether you like it or not.
The annual shearers thing.
I'm not competing with the top shearers in the district. You think I'm mad?
I'll be mad if you don't.
That's blackmail.
That's right.
Have a go, Frank. You should, you know. A young man like you should be planning for the future.
Well, what about our future?
Your doubts are quite justified, Snowy. I think we'd better call a meeting to see what can be done.
Come on, let's go.
Well, supposing I do enter the competition and lose.
Don't worry, they'll find a way. Besides, you're not going to lose. Coming? Able to think of something.
Well, Tina, I don't know what the answer is.
The answer is you win that competition.
Oh, now, come off it. You know there's not much chance of that.
Haven't you got any confidence in yourself at all?
It's not a matter of confidence.
Well, what is it then? If you don't do something to help, the kids are just going to have to try and think of something on their own.
Well?
It's a pity Lenny had to be the one to tell them. Seems rather a nice person underneath.
Yes, he's all right, I guess. Just doing his father's dirty work.
Oh, sometimes, Frank Evans.
Well, what have I done now?
Nothing. Absolutely nothing. That's your whole trouble.
Tina? take it nice and easy, light and breezy. Nothing ever worries me. I take it nice and easy, light and breezy. Gee, I'm glad to be me. Taking it nice and easy, light and breezy. Nothing ever worries me. I'll take it nice and easy, light and breezy. Gee, I'm glad to be me. Not all that long ago, I took a look around. I saw a lot of folk rushing in and out of town. Every face was worried, every eye looked down. It seemed to me they'd never see the things like gold in the morning sun, silver in a stream, capital in fun, or in a dream. So they can go their way, it's not for me. I'll take it nice and easy, light and breezy. Nothing ever worries me. I'll take it nice and easy, light and breezy. Gee, I'm glad to be me. Taking it nice and easy, light and breezy. Nothing ever worries me. I'll take it nice and easy, light and breezy. Gee, I'm glad to be me.
Try it. Good, isn't it? It probably just broke through. Underground pressures determine these things.
May I? You know, it doesn't taste like ordinary water. It has a tang of, fizziness.
It's mineral water. The main thing is, why don't we put it in bottles and sell it?
Exactly. The commercial prospects are excellent, old man. But what it needs is, promotion.
Then go ahead and promote.
Yes. I think we'll start with a roadside drink bar. And then I can see it now. Get your Christmas supply of Wallaby Creek mineral water.
Hey, that's a good idea. What do you think, Rodney?
Yes, definitely a tang of fizziness. Christmas puddings, that's our idea. Surely if we make Christmas puddings in quantities and sell them to stores, we'll make some money.
But you're trying to compete with the big manufacturers, Joe. I don't think you'd have much success.
Wait a minute. Good planning, Joanne. Homemade Christmas puds. Tasty, juicy, fruity. We can sell them on the highway with our health-giving Wallaby Creek mineral water. We're in business.
The shed's ours.
The money.
Hold everything! One, where are we going to get the bottles for the mineral water? And two, where are we going to get the ingredients for the puddings? Well, if we all ask our parents for one thing, such as sugar and flour and raisins and nuts, surely we'll be able to get enough of the raw materials.
And I can get a land of a horse and cart, so that means we can pick up bottles and everything with it.
Good. Then everybody's got a job to get on with.
I've got to go on with my experiment.
Huh?
Come on, I'll show you what I'm doing. Rodney, empty the box in the wool bale.
But it's wildflowers. What are you going to do with them?
I'm going to mince them.
I knew it. He's going to make wildflower hamburgers.
I'm going to analyze the chemical substances from these flowers in the hope of obtaining a new and valuable product, like pyrethrum, for instance.
Fine. When you find out, let us know. You girls can get busy organising the kitchen. Rodney, you can go with Gary. Snow, you come with me. Now, any questions?
Oh, just one. Who elected you chief organizer?
It's my electric personality.
I thought it had something to do with your brain.
We'll make some Christmas pudding. time and a place. They come face to face at Christmas time. Down under doesn't seem quite the same, playing winter's game in the sun. The only snow we have is on our Christmas tree. The Southern Cross is not the Northern Star. We like to make believe we hear those jingle bells. It doesn't really matter where we are. We can look to the sky and see the reason why it's Christmas time. Down under, it's so wide, it's so blue. You'd see the reason too at Christmas time. Down under, the world seems the wrong way round. Someone made it so. Some say we're upside down. Ask the man who knows it's his birthday today. He came here to stay at Christmas time. Down under, it's up over for me. Down under when I see clear blue skies.
Oh, doesn't it look horrible? We must have done something wrong.
Never mind, we can try again.
Penelope!
That was our last hope. This negative result proves my original theory.
You mean you already know how this happened?
Well, I have what is known as an hypothesis.
I'd see a vet friend and have it fixed. Ha! Oh, be quiet, Rodney.
I think I know what happened, but I'll have to experiment if I'm going to make sure.
Well, what do you think made our goat turn into the colour of a rainbow?
All our waste materials from our various projects were poured down one drain and went into the trough. Now, what are goats notorious for?
Their smell! It's their appetite, isn't it, David?
Exactly, Joanne. Now, I propose that this goat lapped up some of this mixture, which caused a change in his pigmentation.
What have pigs got to do with this?
Caused a change in his pigmentation, well, with this amazing result.
But we only tipped flat mineral water down the drain.
Full of mineral salts, nevertheless.
Although the others tipped that sort of runny pudding mixture down.
They're full of carbohydrates, fats, proteins, and other chemicals.
And your flowers.
Now, there's the mystery factor. Those flours were pulverized. They were mixed with various solvents and subjected to varying temperatures. Now, in those flours, there might have been a new chemical.
Oh, I don't know.
Well, I think we'd best get on with the job if we have to be out in that highway selling drinks and puddings tomorrow. Drinks and puddings. Don't you see what this means? Well, naturally coloured animals through feeding. Overnight. Now look, animal lovers could have pets in any colour they want.
But who wants a green horse?
Or a pink elephant?
Or a rainbow sheep.
What did you say, Ginger?
A rainbow sheep.
Rainbow sheep. Or more correctly, rainbow wool.
Naturally coloured wool. Oh, boy, this is big. Natural coloured wool produced overnight. We could sell it to all the woolen mills in the world. Oh, boy, a promotion job of a lifetime.
Now, just before you jump overboard, that is not a sheep.
That's a point. Mightn't work with other animals.
Who knows? Goats eat anything. They're mad.
There's an easy way to find out. I'll ride over to Mr. Williams and get a lamb. Now, it Just might work. By tomorrow morning, we'll know whether on the market for naturally coloured wool or not. Gary, you go and siphon the rest of the mixture out of the trough, and don't waste any. Right. The rest of you clean up here. Oh, and Rodney, you're the goat herd. You're the goat herd.
She's the girl I dream about every night. She's the girl who makes my darkness light. If she were mine, the sun wouldn't shine for anyone but me. She'd be so true that not even you could take her love from me. If she says those words I want to hear, life would be a joy, precious and dear. Happy I'd be if she said to me 3 little words, I love you. She's the girl, and Tina is her name. Happy I'd be if she said to me 3 little words, I love you. She's the girl, and Tina is her name.
Well, that's about the lot, Kingy, unless there's something else you want to know about the place.
No, I'm happy, except, when do we start shearing?
Oh, at the end of the week.
Oh, that's okay. Fine.
Mr. Williams.
Hello, David. Oh, David, this is Kingy. He's a Maori over from New Zealand. He's working his way around Australia as a shearer.
How do you do, Kingy? Must be an interesting way to see the country.
Oh, definitely is there, David.
What part of New Zealand are you from?
A little place called Tomata Whakatangihanga Tomata Pokai Whenua ki Tāna Tahu.
You're joking.
I'm serious.
Where is it?
Well, it's actually bordered on one side by a province called Manawatu, and then it's in a district called Heratonga, bordered by another town called Waipukaro. You know.
What can I do for you, David?
I came to buy a sheep, Mr. Williams.
What, just one sheep? What are you going to do with that?
Share it.
Well, I dare say we can spare you one sheep.
How much do you think it'll cost?
Oh, don't you worry about that. I'll get one picked out for you this afternoon at your price.
Thanks very much, Mr. Williams. I'll pick it up on my way home. So long, King.
Cheer, David.
Bye, David.
What do you know? It worked. It really worked. It's toe. There's the proof of it. The colour's beautiful. It's terrific. This is a wonderful discovery. A red sheep.
Now, if we can produce, say, half a dozen sheep with coloured wool and have them shorn and take the wool to the sales, I think this would be the best way to let people in on our discovery. I absolutely agree. Excellent. And I'll begin immediately to try and duplicate the mixture.
But that stuff we poured down the drain had all sorts of things in it. I even threw an apple core in it. I threw the dishwater into it. I even threw the tea down it.
Never mind, that's why he's a genius. Let him get busy with analysing the stuff, and let us get busy with our work. All hands on deck.
Well, it may take ages if at all. There are any number of combinations to test.
Sort of a chance in a million.
At least that. Well, this is the magic mixture. The stuff we pour down the sink. With my equipment, it may take months to find out exactly what's in it and what proportions.
Why don't you take it into the city and have it tested in one of the big laboratories?
Might be necessary, yes. But as soon as we do that, the secret's not ours. Well, can you look after this mixture? It's all we've got, so be careful. I'll take care of the notebook. Come on, let's tidy up the bench.
I thought we told you to leave that goat inside.
What did he want anyway?
Just the address of a good eye doctor.
What for?
Says he keeps on seeing rainbow-coloured goats.
Oh, we've got a visitor. Pretty agitated one, too, by the look of it.
Mr. Williams! Mr. Williams! What sort of goats do you breed here?
Goats, Lenny?
Yes, sir, goats.
Well, I wasn't aware that I had any, except the one the kids keep down at the wool shed.
Yes, that one. Well, what breed is it?
It's just an ordinary goat.
Yes, but her colour.
Just some goat collar, I'd say, wouldn't you, Tina?
What did you expect, Lenny? Purple polka dot?
Well, you've seen it then. But it's not polka-dotted now. It's rainbow-striped.
Oh, you've had far too much sun, Lenny. You better go inside and have a rest.
Get him a cool drink, too, Tina.
I don't need a cool drink, and I don't need to go in out of the sun. I tell you, it's a rainbow goat.
Dad, I think you better leave this to me. You might upset him.
Upset me? The only one who upsets me around here is you.
Why, Mr. Lamble.
Oh, you know what I mean, Mr. Williams.
You better leave me out of this.
What did it look like when it was polka dot?
Oh, polka dots and rainbow stripes. Can't you ever stop trying to be funny and help the kids for a change, instead of being so mean?
Mean? Oh, if it wasn't for me, they wouldn't have a chance to buy it for £200.
May as well be 1,000.
Oh, that's their problem.
Not quite. Frank's entering the shearing competition, and he's donating the first prize to them.
If he wins,
He will.
we'll see about that. What is the first prize, anyway?
£200?
And first dance with Tina Williams at the Christmas party?
Maybe.
Right. Oh, sorry, Miss Williams.
Going so soon?
I'm just going out of town to enter for the shearing competition.
Well, a sudden decision, wasn't it?
Yeah, but the price is worth it.
Suggest that we contact our local member of parliament. I think his name's Mr. Headknuckle, and see if he's got some suggestions. He might be able to help us in some way.
Ah, good idea. Melissa, would you get me the right honourable member for Wallaby Creek on the phone, please?
Would you mind giving me Parliament House in Canberra, please?
Is that Parliament House, Canberra? Could I speak to the honourable member for Wallaby Creek, please? Thank you.
Hello. Hello.
Is that you, Mr. Knucklehead?
Hard Knuckle is the name.
I'm sorry, Mr. Hardknuckle. We have a fantastic story to tell you.
Is this some kind of a game, young man, interrupting my afternoon conference? By expecting me to believe some tale about coloured sheep? I don't care if you've got striped elephants. A striped goat.
But it's true, Mr. Hardknuckle. I assure...
Oh.
He's hung up. Well, that's that. There's only one thing we can do. We'll have to have the sheep shorn and take the fleece down to the wool buyers in the city. Come on, everyone.
Hi, kids. What's the action?
Hi, Hi, Kingy.
Hey, you're a cheerful lot. What's up?
Nothing. Everything's just great.
Oh, well, why so glum? Come on.
Nothing's really the matter. We're just waiting for David. We're bored.
Children of your age, there's a lot of things to do, surely.
What do you mean?
Well, things like, hey, Ginge, come here with that lot.
It's only Mr. Williams' firewood.
That's right, Snowy, only firewood. But a long time ago, where I come from in New Zealand, Maori children didn't have shops to buy toys, you see? So they had to improvise with sticks like this and a song. And out comes a game. Would you like to learn one?
Oh,
Maku e kaute o hi koe tanga, maku e kaute hi koe tanga, maku e kaute o hi koe tanga, maku e kaute hi koe tanga, e awe ka mate au, e hine hoki mai la, e awe ka mate au, e hine hoki mai la. You got it? Okay, here we go. La 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 Kamate au, e hine hoki mai la. Aue, kamate au, e hine hoki mai la. La 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 la. Now we're swinging.
Do it again?
No, that's enough for now, because look, here comes David.
Did you bring it?
Where's Frank?
Oh, you missed him, fellas. He's up mustering the North Paddock.
Kingy, I wonder if you'd mind doing us a favour.
A pleasure.
Well, we've got a sheep we want short.
Well, that's my business. Where is it?
Well, it's in a pen over there.
Well, come on.
Kingy, I think you might be in for a surprise.
Surprise. I love surprises. Come on.
I know.
This is Mr. McIsaac.
I'm very glad to meet you, Mr. McIsaac. Yes, we can understand your skepticism.
Oh, you can you?
Yes, but this color is not the result of dipping, dyeing, coloring, or any other external
you've got
process.
the gift of the gab, all right. And I take it that by your remarks, you're trying to imply that this is not colored red, but a natural fleece.
That's correct.
Well, that'll be about all for the day. I understand, Monty. It's very humorous indeed. But this is nay April Fool's Day.
Mr. McIsaac.
What do you want?
Well, could you introduce us to some of your friends, some other wool buyers?
And to be declared the greatest idiot the world has ever known? Ha, the whole situation is preposterous now as it is. Do you understand that this discovery would be worth not millions, billions and trillions and squillions even? You understand that? And you also know that the greatest brains in the world, including my own, have tried this and failed?
We didn't, sir.
Ah, Maxwell can break a body
Small
Hey!
kept you?
What kept me? I've got a brilliant idea. We should spin us into earmuffs and go down south for the winter.
Cut it out, Rodney.
Don't joke, we're in trouble.
All right, Ginger, you're the ideas man. What are we going to do? All right, I'm thinking. It's a matter of convincing the right people that is genuine.
It means we have to find an adult to take his job. We could only find someone to represent us.
That's roughly the idea.
But who?
Who was our best customer for wool?
Great Britain.
No, Japan. Right. Now, if a Japanese chemist, say from the Tokyo Wool Testing Board, came over and stated that our coloured wool was genuine, would they believe him?
Well, they'd have to, wouldn't they?
There it is, then.
Are you other people not picking sentence?
Don't you see? They'd have to believe him. They'd respect his ideas.
If we could get a Japanese chemist and if we could pay him, if. Excuse, please, but Australian boy not value flight.
Meet Mr. Orinoco Mitsubi, industrial chemist from Japan.
Well, Mr. Mitsubi, it's a great pleasure to be able to welcome a representative of your country and also a most learned expert on woolen fibers.
Thank you, Mr. Isaac. Gentlemen, I will not keep you wrong. This sample lot was handed to me today.
Yeah. Let's have a look at it. Why, what do you think? That's the stuff that those kids showed to me. Why, the little rascals.
Please, Mr. McIsaac. It is my considerable opinion that this wool has not been extraordinarily treated.
Oh, now don't talk so daft, lad. Oh, I've no doubt that somewhere in the world there might be an odd-coloured sheep. After all, black sheep aren't so uncommon, are they?
Oh, no, I wouldn't be talking like that if I were you, my lad. You go a bit too far.
Oh, no, I won't have a bar of that. Oh.
Yes, I saw. I am well aware of your argument, Mr. Marad. But it is also possible that you are not aware of latest scientific development in discovery of wool.
If anything like this had been discovered, our continental chemists would have learned about it.
Continental chemists. They can't touch the Lancashire chemists.
The Scotch chemist.
Scotch chemists.
And not necessarily so, Mr. Kuhn. We Japanese have many things not yet disclosed to world.
Well, then, if you've tested this wool and you found that the colour is natural, then, gentlemen, I see no reason why we don't put it up before the Wool Buyers Association.
After we've made our own tests down here.
And on the continent.
And on the continent.
Certainly.
Where can we contact you, Mr. Mitsubi?
Contact. Yes, contact me. Honorable. Anytime at your service.
Or perhaps you prefer that we deal direct with the producers of this wool.
Excellent.
Well, Mr. McIsaac, if you'll give me just a few days, I will obtain the requisite information for you.
Well, whatever the result of the test, didn't mention a word to anyone about it. Just phone me at my office.
You have my telephone number?
Yeah.
Good. Just contact me immediately the tests are completed. Good? Good, man. Shh.
Hey, I can't see a thing. Why don't you twist it over to number 2 there and get it going?
Hey.
But come on, what do you say? Never mind about the E.I. Oh, come on, what do you say?
You've got a splinter in your finger.
I've had a splinter in my finger for years. Get on with it. What can you say?
Aye. We'll have a go.
Mum's the word, lad. I don't want any sticky fingers poking their noses into my business. Shh. Mum's the word.
Wait a minute. This could be the solution to all our problems.
Come on, get on with it.
The brain is at work.
With all due modesty, I must admit that my touch of genius has not deserted me in this our hour of need.
Come on, get on with it, Ginger.
Tina, one favour. Let us supply the sheep for this contest.
But why use yours? Mr. Lamble's going to supply the sheep.
Plague me not with questions, my fair maid. Can you fix it?
All right, anything you want. I'll go and see Mr. Lamble now.
Now listen, what's this all about?
Wait on, Gary. Shearers in a contest, shearing our coloured sheep. Good thinking, Ginger.
Yeah, I'll really make those wool buyers sit up and listen.
You're thinking right, lad, but you're thinking small. After I have finished my promotional campaign, the biggest woolen mills in the world will be chasing us.
There is no doubt about it, Herr Khan. The red fibers stood up to every test. I'll wait for your call. Goodbye.
All that remains to do is to make the deal for the formula. Hello, Fräulein Herzog. Fräulein Herzog, why do you not answer? Listen, darling. Look up a place like Wullaby Creek or Wallaby Creek and order my car. I must leave immediately. Yes.
Hello? Could I speak to Mr. McIsaac, please? And hurry, it's urgent. Hello? Is that you, Mr. McIsaac?
Aye. What turned up? Are you certain, laddie? Are you certain? There's no margin for error. Naturally coloured wool. Oh, boy, what a tremendous thing for the wool industry. Look, yes, I'll call you back, but didn't breathe a word to anybody about it. Oh, steady, Mark Isaac, steady. Think on it a wee bit. Think of what this will mean to the whole world. And to me.
Get me Mr. Mallard, quick. Hello? Geoffrey Mallard speaking. Oh, aye. Aye, it's a miracle, all right. It'll benefit the whole of the wool buyers throughout the world. Aye, but do me a favour, lad. Will you keep your trap shut until I've written up my report? Good, thanks. By gum, those nippers have done it all right. Natural colours in wool. If only I play my cards right, I'll make a bundle of money and I'll be made for the rest of my life. Oh.
No. It says here 10% of the profits, and that's not nearly enough, Mr. Coon.
Not enough? But dear young man, do you realize what 10% could amount to? Now, quickly, your terms. 20%, 25%?
I think, in all fairness to your ex-associates, Mr. Coon, that we see what they have to offer.
No. I beat them all. You...
Hey, here goes Mr. McIsaac's now.
Don't let him in. He will swindle you.
All right, then, 30%, and that's final. Now, look, there's the contract. You can sign on the dotted line down here. Now, come on, sign there. Sign here.
35.
Going up 35%.
I'm afraid you'll have to top 35, Mr. McIsaac.
Mr. McIsaac, we've got another visitor. I think of Mr. Miller.
Oh, what, call the police. Have him thrown into jail or do something there.
Quickly, Mr. McIsaac, get into here.
Come on, quickly, down here. That's right, down.
Oh, hello, everybody. My name's Geoffrey Mallard. I think I've had the pleasure of meeting one or two of you before, so I'll not mince words.
Oh, you double-crossing haggis, you!
Thank you very much. Now then, down to business. In your estimation, what would you consider would be a fair percentage of the share of the profits?
Well, we thought, Mr. Millard, that we'd leave it for you to decide. Give us a price that you think we deserve.
Now that, if I may say so, is very, very nice of you. Do you know that 9 out of 10 others, they'd be asking for the limit straight away? Now, for instance, them former associates of mine, Mac Isaacs and Kern, oh, they'd skin you alive. Oh, they're a couple of vultures, if ever there were one.
You hear that, Hans? He's going to play a lone hand all by himself, alone.
But you and I, my friend, we can combine forces. Half of something is better as whole of nothing. No?
Oh, aye. Well, now, here's the paper, and here's the pen. Now examine it, and I think you'll find everything plain and above board.
Hey, Hans, we are very good friends, eh?
We are such good friends that when you lend me £1, I don't want it back unless I ask for it.
All right, so if he bids, we bid higher.
Yes, that's a deal.
Okay.
Well, I've worked it out that after all taxes have been paid, I'm quite willing to give you 49% of the profits. 49. Aye.
Just hold your horses, Mr. Millard. I've been in touch with certain other parties who've delegated me to accept 49% for them.
Oh. So that's how the land lies, is it? You've got yourselves hold of a couple of willy-nilly nitwits what are willing to sign for 49%.
Yes, which gives us the controlling interest.
Well, this beats the band, this does, I must say. Controlling interests? Now tell me, how can youngsters like you control a worldwide business? You've got to be able to travel here, there, and everywhere. You've got to be able to present your facts to the wool buyers. You've got to be able to conduct your own TV and press interviews. You've got to be able to talk proper. I mean, you've got to be a man of the world. Aye, that's what you need, a man of the world. In other words, you need me, Geoffrey Mallard. Aye. I might have known it.
Here, brain numbskulls, are we?
Gentlemen, I should like to announce the arrival of the member for Wallaby Creek, Mr. Percy Hardknuckle. Nice little band you've got here.
Oh, thank you, sir.
Are you the nepper connected with this coloured wool thing?
Yes, and this is the rest of our company.
Who are you?
Oh, I'm all right, thanks. Who are you?
No. Who are you blokes?
Oh, well, I'm a wool buyer from Scotland.
Hans School, sir. I'm from the continent.
And I'm from the old country, Mr. Hardbottle. Mallard's the name.
And Hardknuckle is my name. Now listen, Sonny, tell me more about this coloured wool bit.
Well, you see, sir,
What's that about? Yeah, what's that?
The rainbow stripes have been produced by our internal method.
Amazing.
Yes, and the same effect with variations in colour patterns have been achieved with sheep.
You don't say. Hey, take it out, miss. Where's me secretary?
Oh, she's over there. It appears she's busy.
Yeah, she's fond of horses.
Yes. In the case of sheep, we were successful in producing a range of colours approximating that of the spectrum of light. That is, single colours for single sheep.
Go on, eh?
Would the minister care to observe the experimental animals himself?
Yeah, I wouldn't mind.
Yes, they're just over in this gully. Step this way.
Oh, you'll no be handing over the secret to the government, will you?
No, now, you never know what the government would do with a thing like that. But jointly, my friends and me would be only too willing to give you a helping hand.
Don't worry, gentlemen. We'll talk about that later, all right?
Thanks very much. That'll be very nice.
I was just thinking there were... What's 1/3 of 49%?
Oh, that'd be 16 1/3% for me.
What about Hans and me?
Well, you don't think I'm greedy, do you? I mean, when I went me, I meant you and me. The three of us. Now, we ought to be able to manage on 16.
It's maze. Right, I tell you what I'll do. I'll make immediate arrangements for our government experts to examine the facts, draw up a report which I myself personally will present to Parliament. Any questions?
Sir, on behalf of my colleagues and myself, I feel that we are not quite ready to disclose our secrets to you as yet, but I suggest...
Well, why not? You leave the handling of this to me, son.
With all due respect, sir, would you like to stay at a motel tonight? I'm sure we'd have a plan and an answer by tomorrow.
But tomorrow's Christmas Eve.
That's right, sir, and we'd like you to come to our party.
A party, eh? With all the trimmings?
Including a shearing contest with a first prize of £200.
£200? For that kind of money, I'd shear the sheep myself.
Mr. Hardknuckles, the competitors are ready, so we'd like you to start the contest right away.
Indubitably, Williams, indubitably.
Right, started, laddie. Get up there. Come on.
Ladies and gentlemen, I feel it incumbent upon me, as your local member, to say... Oh, yes. Well, as you know, in this most unusual shearing contest...
Get on with it, laddie. Get on with it.
Yes, of course, yes. Now, are the contestants all ready?
Yeah, we're ready.
Right. Now, get on your marks. 1, 2, 3, go! Yep. In declaring the contestant in number 1 stand the winner, the shearer of the green sheep.
Green? Don't talk so daft, lad. It was the red un that won.
That's right, red, green.
I think we've got a real problem here.
Hey, the man's colourblind, that's obvious.
Well, we'll just have to declare the contest a draw.
That's the only thing you can do, laddie.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm afraid we'll have to call the contest a draw. Our judge appears to be colourblind.
I think we ought to. Okay? Go on, I'll tell the kids. Well, listen, kids, the boys have agreed to donate the prize money so that you can buy the wool shed.
We've been around the shed from the north to the south, shearing the sheep till we're all tuckered out, earning the cash just to fritter it away, and tramping round the country waiting for another day. Clink went the shears, boys, clink, click, click. Wide were the blows and the hands moved quick. The ringer was the champ, boys, the fastest in the shed, and every shearer there was out to get the ringer's head.
Those were the days when a shearer earned his crust and took to the road with a throat full of dust. The first pub we came to, 'twas there we had a spree. Everyone that came along was come and drink with me.
Clink went the beers, boys, clink, clink, clink. Loud were the cheers, boys, and down in a wink. The shearer knew his trade and performed it with a skill to help the lonely country get some money in the till.
We went shearing sheep out the back of New South Wales. The sheep there were big, about as big as flaming whales. 'Twas there we worked the snaggers with wool all tangled up. Well, they're the boys who made the ringer work to hold the cup. Oh!
Crunch went the shears, boys, crunch, crunch, crunch. Dab went the tar brush all over the bunch. Tar here and jump, boy, get out of the way. I hate the smell of a rouseabout. Get back into the frame.
The sheds are modernized now, the job's a piece of pie. To use electric shears makes an old-timer cry. They do twice the work in about a half the time. So quit your whinge and jack, you'll get your money just the same.
Buzz go the shears, boys, buzz, buzz, buzz. Swifter the stroke now and shorter the fuzz. The wool strands are longer and stronger because it makes a better fibre for old Granny's flannel drawers.
I've been around the shed shearing sheep by the score, but I've never seen such a colour scheme before. You can't win 'em all, 'cause you can't beat the kids. For enterprise and talent, boys, you gotta dip your lids.
Look, the goat's eating the formula.
Well, we've got the money for our wool shed. That's what we started out to do. And another thing, tomorrow's Christmas Day.
Merry Christmas.
Now wool's a natural to make a garment to keep.
Propose a toast on this highly auspicious occasion.
Hey, it's so popular, there's none left. Hey.
That's a pity.
Hey, wait a minute.
Just a minute, that. That smells like a drop of the real stuff.
Oh, the real stuff, eh? Oh, that's it then. All right then. Hey. Now look here. Oh, here's his Hans coming in here. Hans, come and join us. We're having a real good...
Come on. Now, to a highly successful achievement.
To a highly successful...